Welcome back to Whispers from the Vale. So, the library at Cheam Manor has more stories than it does pictures, and I managed to find this rather interesting story from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. You see, Gettysburg is famous for having the largest battles in the American Civil War, fought between the 1st and 3rd of July, 1863, with around 51,000 men becoming casualties, and with that, 7 or 8,000 men passing away. It's said to be one of the most haunted places in the US due to its location. But these hauntings comes with a different story. A story of people slipping back in time. So this comes from Pennsylvania Hall at Gettysburg College. So during the time of the Battle of Gettysburg, the building was used as a hospital for the wounded and dying. But according to the story there, in the 70s, two men had just finished work for the day on the upper floor, and as they were preparing to go home, they entered the lift, and they pressed the button for the first floor. But instead of stopping, the lift continued going on, and when they hit the bottom, the doors opened, and they were confronted with a sight which should not have been possible. Before them, there appeared to be a Civil War hospital. The room was packed with wounded men, blood on the floor, doctors, nurses, and surgeons struggling to cope with the casualties. The surgeons were carrying out amputation on bodily parts as the wounded men screamed in pain. But something even stranger happened. The young surgeon looked directly towards the lift at the men. His expression seemed to be pleading for help as he began moving towards them. Terrified, the two men quickly closed the doors of the lift, and the lift decided to move up to itself to the first floor. The men exited the lift. They found a janitor and explained what happened, and they used the lift to return to the basement. When the doors opened, the hospital was gone, and in its place was nothing more than a mop and a bucket. So, had those two men looked somehow into the past? As always, I'll leave that for you to decide. And as I always say, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And you have yourselves a good day, or even a good night even. Take care all, and goodbye.